Alan Peachy.
Well, Mr Speaker, I feel like I've just been subjected to a tutorial on 19th century class warfare. And I thank the member who just spoke for that, because it has brought home to me, Mr Speaker, just how far the Labor Party has not come. And what a mystery that party has become to me. That party that used to boast, and rightly so, that used to boast about its origins amongst the working class of this country. And what has it transformed itself into now? And was that never better illustrated than the two previous Labor speeches? A party that is being reduced to representing the union organisers and bosses. And I would invite Miss Beaumont and Miss Fenton to spend a little bit of time out among the working class people of the electorates that they seem to be positioning themselves in. And if Miss Beaumont would just like one day to cross Point England Road into the Tamaki electorate among the working class people of Glen Innes, she will get a very clear message. And that message is the working class families in that area welcome this legislation. They welcome it because it is the final protection of their democratic rights. And what this bill does, and I give credit to my colleague Mr Hanari for initiating it, what this bill does is finally guarantee to union members the most basic of all democratic rights. You know, Mr Speaker, it's really interesting to observe the Labor Party in this debate. When the Honourable Trevor Mallard spoke, I almost felt like we were flies on the wall of their caucus room. You know, that big room on the third floor. And gosh, it must seem small, it must seem a big room for so few people. But you know, you look at this Mallard's speech, and I'll look at the Hansard tomorrow, I suspect that changing maybe 6 key words, and it could have been a speech in favour of this bill. And I sense that is where he is at, but the old war horse was rolled by the youngsters. And you can just see it in the caucus, Mr Speaker. They've had their discussion about the leadership, and it's been inconclusive. They've had a bit of gossip about whether Chris Carney's going to resign. There's going to be a by-election. And oh my goodness me, Judith Tizzard might be back. And they've come to this bill. They've come to this bill. Mr Mallard and the experienced heads know that the Labor Party is betraying its tradition if it votes against this bill. So what we've got out of this, Mr Speaker, is a very, very clear indication from the Labor Party in opposing this bill that that party has turned its back on its tradition of representing the average working class people of New Zealand. And it has fallen once again to the National Party, to my colleagues on this side of the House, to introduce legislation which provides the worker with the ultimate protection. And there is no greater protection in a democracy, Mr Speaker, than the right to a secret ballot. When this bill passes, the workers of New Zealand who choose to belong to unions will have that right.